Hi, hey, hello, welcome back to another video. I'll be honest, this originally was going to be a rant about Sashly haters and all that drama, but after looking into it, I have a problem with the whole animation meme community, maybe even the art community as well. I don't know how far this extends, but before we start, I do want to say that for most of the situations that have happened and situations that are going on, I am unbiased. I think both sides have done some things wrong. Again, just putting that out there. Also, trying to know every little detail about these dramas is hard, and I will be skimming over a lot of what happens. So I'm just here to use problems as examples rather than trying to talk about the problems in depth. This is just about the entire community and multiple things that have happened rather than just one specific situation. With that out of the way, let's begin. For those of you who are new or unaware, I'm currently 14, and as a 14-year-old, I'm around teenagers all the time. I'll be honest, I have trouble understanding my peers, and I'm not an expert, even being one myself. But there is one thing about teenagers that people in this community always seem to forget. Most of the time, they don't know any better. Does this mean they shouldn't be held accountable for things they do? No! However, going after witch hunting and making so many videos talking about how much you hate them isn't going to do anything. The only thing you accomplish with this is making them feel bad and not understand why they got so much hate. Teens like to say offensive things. They want to be rebellious. I have heard worse things in school, a place where teachers are supposed to reprimand that kind of behavior, than I have seen people in my age get bashed in for on the internet. My point is, instead of making public videos about things they have done, maybe you should try to find a way to contact them in private and explain what they did was wrong, and that they shouldn't have done that. Think of it like this. You did something bad, like breaking your mom's favorite vase. It might have been an accident, it might have been on purpose. Whichever the case, you did it. Now, would you rather everyone in town scream and yell at you for breaking the vase? Or your mother calmly explain why it was a bad thing to do and how you shouldn't have done that? And for those of you who say the first one, be honest, you're lying. Before people take me the wrong way, I'm talking about teenagers specifically. And even then, things like faking your own death and whatnot shouldn't be just glossed over. What I am saying is this: the community blows things way out of proportion, and it will do more harm than good in the long run. Even if they don't learn their lesson from being talked to calmly, you shouldn't make it into a drama. In this case, the best thing to do is to ignore them and move on. Most of the time, they just want attention, and if you stop giving it to them, they will eventually stop too. This is the reason most drama tends to become big, and almost harmful to people. I know I can't be the only one who notices this, but have you ever seen a big YouTuber talk about some drama, and then all of a sudden a bunch of smaller YouTubers start to hop on the train? Eventually this becomes a game of telephone, and as words spread and interpretations become different, people think new things, and most of the time worse things. This community seems to enjoy talking about small situations just to get clout. Don't get me wrong, I understand that most people have their whole channel centered around drama. However, if this is the 5th time you've talked about a certain YouTuber in a month, then maybe move on. This is especially worse when people seem to try to find a bunch of small things YouTubers did to add on to the already massive pile. I see this a lot with Sashly's situation. Every time someone thinks she copied or traced, a million videos are made. I honestly feel bad for her. If you do make commentary videos, I recommend this. For starters, if you're going to talk about a big subject, do your research and form your own opinion on the matter. Don't try to copy what big YouTubers said or just try to be the devil's advocate. If you want to be informative and not have your opinion, then stick to solid facts and evidence, and make sure you can remain unbiased. Try to state your opinion, little to not at all. Second, don't always try to cover big things. Look for the stuff that is important. Look for stuff that is important happening. I see a lot of videos of people tracing, which is bad, but there's more important things like people making art that doesn't accurately portray mental illness, or they are outright being homophobic or racist to commissioners. These things should be talked about and looked into. It isn't always about being part of a popular drama. I believe if you are doing commentary, you should talk about things that are important. And if everyone else is talking about one YouTuber, then you can let them do that, instead of possibly spreading misinformation and causing even more damage to the person. This one people will get upset about. When I say the community is immature, I am normally talking about people part of the drama. You know, the people who make call-outs or just go out of their way to fight each other. As I said before, this community is full of teens, and that leads to when people get into drama, they have trouble just talking it out in private. This is probably why so much of the drama gets public so fast in the first place, at least when it involves 2 or more people. Everyone seems like they think everyone is out for them, and the second someone does something slightly bad, they get attacked. and it's a big back and forth. Even when people have the responsibility to keep things private, people will have made a video and made them seem like they hate each other and can't be humane. All I can say is please think before you act. Talk to someone and try to understand their side of the story first. And if that doesn't end up working and you feel it's absolutely necessary, then you can bring it out into the public. But please try to keep things private at first. It will save both of you a lot of pain to go through, and it will be more beneficial in the long run. Do I think the animation meme community is bad? No. I honestly like the community. I enjoy making memes. The problem I have lies with how drama is dealt with most of the time. But I am far from the first person to say this. I believe the community has so much potential. We just need to try to handle things differently. Remember, at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. And I know this might upset some people, but that's okay. If you want to have a mean discussion, the comments are down below and my Discord server is in the description. Thank you all for watching this video, and remember to take it one day at a time.